Hey guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing my Retoldathon TBR. In case you missed it, I will link the announcement video for Retoldathon, which is my upcoming retelling themed readathon running Monday, August 18th through Sunday, August 24th. We are only doing 1 week this time. We're keeping it nice and easy, short and sweet for a really busy month, both for all of you, but also me in particular. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to give it our all. I also have the readathon up on Storygraph if you guys want to go and check that out. This is an app that tracks your reading stats, and it's really fun to do challenges on there. You get like a little circle completed when you complete the reading challenge. I host a lot of the readathon on Instagram, so make sure you're following me over at The Bright Side Girl. The hashtag is going to be hashtag Retoldathon. I have a giveaway that I'm going to be hosting on there, and basically every time you complete one of the 7 photo challenges, you will get an entry into the giveaway. It is US only just because shipping is too expensive. We have 5 reading challenges that we're going to get to. You can combine all of these into one book if you want to, and that is very easy to do. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. You can skip them if you don't want to do the reading challenges, because we also have a fabulous bingo board. Again, you don't have to hit bingo. You can just pick a square and complete it. Anything that you want to do for the readathon works great. You never have to follow a strict set of rules. All the challenges, the bingo boards, the photo challenges, all that stuff is just for fun. And for those of us that are very like challenge, checking off the list motivated, they're customizable to however you want to do them. I feel like it just gives us a little bit more excuse to go through our shelves and pick some things we may not have read otherwise. So we're going to dive into the reading challenges. I'm not going to talk about anything on the bingo board. That's just going to be something extra to do if we have any time. I will be doing mostly audiobooks, which is a big help for readathons, especially for the shorter ones. But the first reading challenge is Gown on the Cover. For that one, I am doing For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga. I tried to go through my shelves and read at least one of my special editions that I haven't read for the readathons if they will fit. And I found out this is a Pakistani-inspired Count of Monte Cristo retelling or inspiration. I don't know how much of a retelling it is, but inspired books work as well. I think it's first in a series. I'm not entirely sure. This is the Fairy Loot edition. What if the man you loved was the very person who betrayed you? Danya has been betrayed by her lover and falsely imprisoned for a crime she did not commit. She's counting down the days until she can exact her revenge, and a fellow prisoner offers a chance at escape and the keys to dangerous jinn magic. Armed with a brand new identity and all the power she could want, Danya enacts a plan to bring down those who cheated her and her family. So it sounds like a pretty decent Count of Monte Cristo retelling. I have not heard good or bad things about it, but I'm really excited to check it out. Next up is a royalty retelling, which is going to be super easy for all of us because any like princess inspired prince retelling is going to work for this. For this one, I am so excited. I am doing Grave Flowers by Autumn Krause. Forgive me, this is a special edition dust jacket she sent us because I am on the street team, and I have it on one of her other books because the book is not officially out yet. It comes out in September. It is available on NetGalley to request if you are requesting ARCs on there. I have been meaning to read this one all year. I am on the street team for this. I loved her book Before the Devil Knows You're Here that I read last year. So good. So the tagline for this one is Kiss the Prince, Marry the Prince, Kill the Prince. This one is a mashup of the Anne Boleyn family and Hamlet. So very, very cool. It is inspired by those tales. Madalena comes from a brutal family but has never had their taste for blood. She longs to spend her time in the royal garden where magical and vicious flowers bloom. She's content to stay to the side while her twin sister Princess Inessa rises. But when Inessa is sent as a princess bride to a neighboring kingdom and murdered, everything changes. Madalena learns the truth behind Inessa's betrothal. She was sent to marry the prince and then kill him, and now Madalena must take her place, seeking to avenge her sister and protect her kingdom. So I'm especially excited for this one because there's like a garden and poisonous flowers, so save this for your TBR for next year's flower readathon as well, but I am really pumped to get to this one. The next reading challenge is a retelling anthology. I have one picked for this, but we're going to talk about it at the end because I'm combining it with the final challenge. We're going to combine the 2 challenges because I have another book that doesn't fit any of the challenges that I really want to get to. So skipping on to number 4 is a unique retelling, and for that one I am picking After the Forest by Kel Woods. Not quite as unique as I originally had planned. A unique retelling can be anything you want it to be. I was kind of leaning away from the fairy tales for this category. However, because I'm doing the County Monte Cristo for the gown on the cover, I feel like I can kind of squeeze this one in here. I really want to do After the Forest by Kel Woods because this is a Hansel and Gretel retelling. I recently read Once Upon a Starlit Tide, which is Kel's 2025 new release, and it was a Cinderella Little Mermaid mashup that was so good. I loved the writing, so I'm really excited for this one. I don't want to read the synopsis because all I know is it's a foresty retelling of Hansel and Gretel, and I am very, very excited for it. The final challenge is a sci-fi retelling, so that is the one that I'm using this anthology for. This is 1,000 Beginnings and Endings, 15 retellings of Asian myths and lore, edited by Ellen O and Elsie Chapman. So this one has 15 different authors, and there is a mix of sci-fi and fantasy, maybe even contemporary in here, all different kinds of retellings. And this is how you're going to hit all the challenges if you only want to read one book. Anthologies work so good for this because you're going to probably be able to hit almost all the reading challenges and a lot of the bingo challenges with just one book because there's so many small stories. Very excited to dive into this. The authors I recognize are Renee Audier, Roshni Chashki, Melissa De La Cruz, Julie Kagagwa, and Alyssa Wong, and then a bunch of other new to me authors. So very pumped. I always like to pick 5. So I also plan on getting to Hemlock and Silver by T. Kingfisher. This one doesn't come out till August 25th. Again, I think this one is available on NetGalley to request. I actually got this one at Comic-Con. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got a last minute invite to Comic-Con from one of my friends, and I went, and it was a very overwhelming experience. But I loved the bookish part, and I bought some books from the tour booth, and they were like, do you want an ARC? And I was like, absolutely. And they let me pick one, and I picked this one. I feel like it's coveted, so I'm very excited. I'm very nervous for it. I've read one book from T. Kingfisher, but I heard it was very different from her other books. And so I'm kind of nervous because I've heard some of the other books can be fairly dark and a lot of retellings. So I'm not sure if they're the kind of dark that I can handle or not, but we're gonna try it. So this is a Snow White retelling. So healer Anja regularly drinks poison, not to die, but to save, seeking cures for everyone else who has given up. But a summons from the king interrupts her quiet, herb-obsessed life. His daughter Snow is dying, and he hopes Anja's unorthodox methods can save her. Another one that's good for the flower spring-themed readathon as well. I'm hoping I love it because I loved the one book that I read from T. Kingfisher. I'm really, really, really pumped for it. So, all right, so that is my TBR. We're gonna do 4 audios and 1 physical read. That's a little bit of a big ask for me, but we always have high hopes and then see how things go. Don't forget to check out the announcement video if you haven't already, as well as my retelling themed book haul for this year to give you all the ideas. I have other retelling book hauls and retelling recommendation videos down below in the description. I also uploaded a retelling new releases video like we did for the mermaid books that are all retellings that came out this year, so make sure to check that one out. For more recommendations, there's always a lot on Storygraph, so if you ever need recommendations, I do my best to give you as many as I can. Once again, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Bright Side Girl if you haven't already, as I host a lot of the readathon on there. I'll be vlogging for the week, posting in my stories every day, sharing everybody's photo challenges, and just having a really great time. Let me know if you plan on participating in the readathon in any capacity, whether it's all the challenges and all the photos, or whether you just plan on reading one retelling book, which is totally awesome. Hopefully we all love our reads that we pick and have a great time, and I will see you guys very soon next time on The Bright Side.